lighthouse that waited for us. The small coastal town of Cape May, New Jersey, was famous for one thing: its century-old lighthouse. Every evening, just before sunset, Aidan Brooks, a 30-year-old marine engineer, climbed the lighthouse stairs to watch the ocean. He wasn't waiting for anyone. At least, that's what he told himself. One windy evening, he noticed a young woman sitting alone on the rocks below, sketching the lighthouse in a notebook. The sea breeze scattered her drawings across the sand. Without thinking, Aidan ran down and gathered every page before the waves could carry them away. Breathing heavily, he handed the sketches back. "You almost lost your masterpiece." The woman smiled. Maybe it was waiting for someone to save it. Her name was Emily Carter, a 27-year-old artist who had traveled across America painting forgotten places before they disappeared. For the next few days, Emily returned every evening to paint the lighthouse, and every evening Aidan found another excuse to be there. Sometimes he brought coffee, sometimes hot chocolate, sometimes nothing at all. Yet somehow they always talked until the stars filled the sky. Emily confessed one night, "When I paint a place, I usually leave the next morning." Aidan looked toward the ocean. "I hope this town gives you a reason to stay." She smiled but said nothing. As autumn arrived, they explored quiet beaches, hidden bookshops, and little seafood cafes. Emily filled an entire sketchbook with drawings of the lighthouse, but on the last page she drew only one person: Aidan. Winter came with unexpected news. Emily had been invited to exhibit her artwork in Paris. It was the biggest opportunity of her career. The opening was only 3 weeks away. She wanted to go, but leaving meant saying goodbye to the man who had quietly become her favorite place. On her final evening, they climbed the lighthouse once last time. The sky burned orange as the sun disappeared into the Atlantic. Emily handed Aidan her sketchbook. "Open the last page." He did. Beneath his portrait, she had written, "Every journey gave me beautiful places, but only one place felt like home." Aidan's hands trembled. He took out of his jacket a tiny silver compass. "I bought this years ago for my future adventures." He placed it gently in her hand. "It never showed me where I belonged." He stepped closer. "Until I met you." Then, with the waves crashing below and the lighthouse glowing behind them, he knelt on one knee. "Emily Carter, will you let every road we travel lead us back to each other?" Tears filled Emily's eyes. She nodded. "Yes, but promise me one thing, anything. No matter where life takes us, we'll always come back to this lighthouse." 1 year later, they were married on the cliffs beside the same lighthouse. The guests released hundreds of white lanterns into the evening sky. Emily painted one final picture of the lighthouse, but this time she didn't paint it alone. She painted 2 tiny figures standing at the top, holding hands as the sun set behind them. Years later, visitors often admired that painting hanging inside the Lighthouse Cafe. Few knew the real story, but every sunset an older couple could still be seen climbing the spiral staircase together. Because some love stories don't begin with fireworks. They begin with a single act of kindness and a lighthouse that quietly waited for 2 hearts to find their home.